When we sleep, it's because our brain and body are tired. But does our brain ever actually rest? Every animal experiences sleep for some amount of time. This varies for each species' cycle, whether it's 2 hours or 12. All mammals need sleep in order to recover the mind and body from the experiences of the day. Without realizing it, dreams are occurring through all stages of sleep. You may not realize it because, well, you're not technically conscious, but as the sleep cycle progresses, memories get processed in your brain, which causes dreams to happen. Dreams are an illusory place our brain takes us to when we sleep, rearranging memories and emotions to create new events to see. In an attempt to understand the reasons behind what dreams are, looking into philosophical and scientific theories can help explain their history. Before science became the go-to form of reasoning for such unimaginable phenomena, philosophy was the agreed upon place to look for answers. According to the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy article Dreams and Dreaming, published in 2015, hallucinations became one of many views in which philosophers define dreams, meaning they are a state of waking perception that allows us to interact with objects or people we possibly experience while awake. But those objects are, of course, not actually being perceived. As stated by Crane and French in 2017, in a full in a dream with hyper-realistic visuals such as seeing or hearing your surroundings, as long as one's eyes are shut, the perception of the dream is real, but in a literal sense, one would not be seeing anything. This did, however, become semi-controversial because philosophers believed hallucinations should only be referred to in a clinical sense, but that's why there are so many varying theories on the topic. On the contrary, Liao and Gendler in 2019 and Thomas in 2014 stated dreams are imaginative experiences. Much like daydreaming, they believe dream visuals are imaginings rather than percepts, that they are just expressions of one's imagination into their sleep. This theory can support for personal experiences with dreams and what one encounters, whether they are lucid, reoccurring, healing, or any of the other endless types of dreams. One's personal life experiences can play a major role in what they see. Although these physiological theories are aimed to oppose each other, the science behind dreaming continues to build on old studies and with newfound evidence. A dream is defined by the American Psychological Association as physiological and psychological conscious state that occurs during sleep and is often characterized by a rich array of endogenous sensory, motor, emotional, and other experiences. Dreaming occurs most commonly, but is not limited to REM sleep or rapid eye movement. This is when brain activity increases, filtering emotions, memories, and many other mental processes. In an article by Shafak Zia, they mention a postdoctoral fellow at MIT, Dr. Roy, who states that dreams are influenced by the encoding of newly formed memories to the more permanent long-term memory storage. Because of this, our dreams become reorganized memories that tend to make odd scenarios, leaving us feeling uneasy or curious once awake. The timing in which a person wakes up while dreaming can determine their memory of said dream. In a neuroscience textbook published in 2001 in the National Library of Medicine, a small study was done testing subjects' recollection of their dream state while being woken up during different stages of sleep. Those woken during the REM stage were called vivid, detailed, and emotional dreams, while those woken up during the non-REM stages of sleep described their dreams as less vivid or memorable. In more recent studies, subjects described the emotions they felt during their dreams. With the majority of results being associated with sadness or anger, happiness was far less experienced, with only 1% of results being sexual. Understanding that memories change what a person can dream about can further explain how they affect our minds once awake. In an article from the Sleep Foundation by Jay Summer, she explains how individuals waking up during different stages of sleep have diverse feelings. Those who wake up during REM sleep typically feel as if they were in a deep sleep, while those who wake up from lighter stages may not have felt like they were sleeping at all. The type of dream someone experiences during sleep can also change their mood when they wake up. Nightmares may leave a person feeling anxious or uneasy, while healing dreams make someone feel at peace or comfortable. Limited research suggests that individuals with poor sleep habits more often experience bad dreams like nightmares. In addition, sleep disorders like insomnia or sleep apnea can also have a negative effect on the type of dreams someone has. As far as those who get good sleep, the study doesn't really correlate yet because good sleepers have been said to experience those negative emotions as well. They're just not as intense as the bad sleepers do. Some say another benefit of dreams is that they can be an effective way of working through traumatic experiences. Although it could lead to nightmares, it may be an easier way for a person to move on from it when the experience isn't physically happening to them. Even though we cannot always control what happens in our dreams or how we feel, knowing what we can do in a wakeful state to positively affect our sleep quality is significant. Even at rest, the brain brings our minds to an imaginative place while simultaneously processing all mental and physical functions of the body. With the constant advancement of technology, philosophical ideas begin to fade and realism takes over. But the ability to see how people thought about dreams back then leaves a little more whimsy in its story.